Hello? Hello, is this thing on? Oh, hi, hello there. My name is Dante Sinferno. Take a trip with me on this crazy, chaotic road as I tell you a little bit about myself and my dark past. I am a human ranger who does wonders with a bow and arrow when I remember to open both my eyes. I was born in a little town of Ardulan. Also, in case you haven't guessed, I have a great sense of humor. I always try to get a smile out of anyone or anything. Sometimes it's kinda lame. Yeah, my jokes aren't the best, but I try. So, here is a little backstory on me and my parents. Oh, did I not mention? I'm actually an orphan. Both of my parents were gone when I was a young boy. I know, right? Tragedy at the beginning? Never saw that coming. My mother, Kyrie Rose Darkshadow, died in a cave accident while my parents were out on an adventure. Well, it looked like an accident, but so the story goes, it was actually a black, dark figure in the cave standing over my mother's body. So, not so much an accident now, more as a murder. Huh. My father, Ruick, searched for his long lost love in an effort to bring her back. Yeah, he could do that, and I'll explain why. After years of searching for clues and answers to why this accident happened, he finally came to the realization that the dark figure was actually Death himself. So, my father set out to find Death and make him pay for taking his one and only true love. So, as a child, I was left in a town called Drawsbane, where I was taken in by an older man and raised me as his own. His name was Oliver Sinferno. I adopted the man's last name and became Dante Sinferno. Oliver was a wise older man who knew the ways of the ranger and was a master archer with a bow and arrow. He never missed. But I never really saw him as a father figure growing up. More of a uncle. As a boy, I showed a tremendous amount of potential and was quite adept in all of the skills. When I became older, I was told all of the stories of my parents and their adventures. And also, my uncle gifted me a necklace, once worn by my mother, and then in the end by my father. The necklace was a silver chain with a wolf engraved on it. Although I could never understand what the pendant stood for, or what it was capable of, it held many other secrets within it. When I became of the age where I could set out on the world on my own and serve as a protector and help others that I come across, sadly, as I left, my uncle had passed away, leaving me alone in the world again. I have learned a lot from my uncle mentor, and I am sure to learn more as I travel the world. Speaking of, along on my journey, I was in a desert area one day around the sands of Syria, when all of a sudden I heard this big boom and a big flash of light, and me being nosy wanting to know what it was, peeked over the hillside to where I came across this group of odd-looking individuals who looked like they had been in a battle. I had came across the magnificent Mia Nightshade and the fiery ball of Fury Reed, and offered my assistance as they looked lost and needed help. With little known about the group, I traveled with them, hoping I could help as best as possible. So far, these travelers do get into trouble a lot. And I mean a lot. I mean, come on. They had a dragon in their group they didn't even know about. Till I opened my big fat mouth and pissed it off and fought it, being with the group for the first 10-15 minutes. Well, who better to help them out than an archer ranger with some witty banter? Yeah, they have no idea who they became friends with, but in all honesty, for the first time since my parents and my uncle have passed away, I feel at home. Just whatever you do, Don't ever put a dragon booty hole between me and my friends, because I will sail and arrow up that booty.